Ooh, let me tweet that I'm going live. I'm gonna go ahead and actually start streaming in 5 minutes. Big shout out to Nikki Fro, who followed recently, as well as Buniku, I think, joined a couple days ago. Welcome to the tavern. Hopefully you can start gaining more rest experience. Figure, yeah. Hello everybody. Been fiddling with my camera settings and I've been working on some of the stream stuff. I was contemplating streaming some music, but I don't really want to get into the gray area of the legality of stuff. So, instead I'm going to start streaming some Sexy Brutale, or Sexy Brutale. I don't actually know how to say what it is. I also know, I'm sorry for the glare that comes off my glasses. I do have a new camera with a light ring, and it can be a little bit glaring sometimes. I'm going to look into getting an anti-glare coating on them. I'm going to be playing Sexy Brutale with my new Razor Wolverine. I feel like I need to plug it every chance I get because I just got it yesterday. It's so good. I really love all the build quality and everything about it. This game is a weird one. It's a kind of like a murder mystery, but I've only seen a bit of it. I don't know if anyone out there has seen, but Let's Play, the Achievement Hunter guys definitely did a short playthrough, and Markiplier did a very short playthrough, but neither of them got very far, and I'm really hoping to get into some parts that neither group were able to get into, and actually look at some of the really cool stuff happening in this game. Let's see who made this real quick. Sexy Brutale. Can't remember what company developed it, but I think it was independent. Yeah, those are definitely independent people. Cavalier and Tequila. I got this through my Humble Trove, and I'm super interested in it, so let's go ahead and we'll start, shall we? Start your game. If I need to tweak any of the audio settings, please let me know in the chat. Also, feel free to hit me up in the chat. I got it on my other monitor so I can see it. Oh. The Marquis is the enigmatic owner and creator of this Sexy Brutale Brutale can't. Oh, because his impeccably trained staff cater to their every desire, but this year something is terribly, terribly wrong. The guests aren't getting what they want at all. But you can find that out for yourself, Lafcadio Boone. Lafcadio, after all, of all the time in the world. Lafcadio Boone. I have never heard the name Lafcadio used. Ever. And possibly since. Oh. I have to hit a button to snap out of a drug coma. Oh. Oh, it's raining blood. Time to move on, old man. Oh, it's definitely raining blood. Ma'am, is your hair okay? What conditioner do you use? Oh, she set me on fire. Never take your mask off. It will give you a chance, just a chance. You are not weak, and I will help you. But he is so, so strong. You know, that's something. That's definitely a thing that just happened. A woman touched me in the face, I caught fire, and then she disappeared into a pool of blood. I'm moving the stick. I think I'm just slowly getting up. There we go. Ooh, God. Can you guys not see that? Hold on. Why can't you guys see that? That's... There we go. That was weird. I don't know what caused that, guys. There we go. Apparently it went transparent? I do not know. That was bizarre. I guess that might be also what happened in Stanley Parable when it was kind of like weirdly dealing with the lights. Anyway. Alright. Look through the keyhole. Alright. It must be a... What was that? Calm down, Reggie. They won't look for you here. Probably. This is interesting. There we go. Whoa, whoa. Spy. Ooh. He's touching something. Oh, dropped something. Wait, where is it? This is just garbage. Who locks garbage in a safe? Lucas, what have you done? I'm terribly sorry, sir. What? No, you can't. Please. You don't know what's going to happen. Oh, God. Ah, now there I must correct you, sir. I know exactly what is going to happen. Oh! Got him. What will happen is that I'm going to shoot you messily in the chest. And then I have a bastard of a time getting the stain out of the woodwork. Alright. And I'll wake up again. Oh, he's coming. Hide. Number two. Two of diamonds. Let's have a look. Ha! It is still loaded. Let's see if this works. I guess there's always plan B if it doesn't. Go through the door. Look through the keyhole. This is just like the intro phase, so it's teaching me how the game works. You can hear the music. You can see the organ. It's actually playing it properly. That's pretty cool. You can hear a clock winding down. Be calm. You are not seen. He is not chasing you. Look back through the door. Where the hell is 7 clubs? You can bloody well come and help me with the body. I'm not lifting it on my own. He did not see you. He will not chase you. No one in this mansion will. That was my gift when I touched your mask. It will protect you, but only for a short time. The staff are murderers here. The guests are victims. But they are all controlled, dominated by the masks they wear. I have one more gift for you. This pocket watch is important. I took it from the man you saw murdered. If you can return it to sixpence, he will be able to unlock its full potential. But first you will have to save him. I have to go. You will find me if I stay. That's just a thing that women have to deal with every once in a while, you know? They just create a pool of blood and then they disappear into it. Broken pocket watch. Use the pocket watch to restart the day from 12 noon. The pocket watch is partially smashed and resets at 5 p.m. If you can find some way or someone to repair it, you will gain more control over time. Here you can see the current guest or guests you are trying to save. Saturday. Oh, waking up in the chapel. The Marquis invites you to tonight's show. 7 p.m. in the theater. Several books on card sharping, including a signed first edition by Clay Rockridge. Ooh. As you explore the sexy Brutale, your map will be built up with the rooms you've discovered. The movement of characters you have seen will be added to the map. You can adjust the time shown on the map by using the time scrubber. This fire is roaring. Its intensity causes your heart to race. An ornate grandfather clock. It needs to be wound. The pocket watch grows warm when you approach the clock, but it is broken and the clock is not ticking. Ledgers filled with the running costs for the casino. They are covered in dust. The safe is locked. It looks bomb-proof. It's engraved with the initials GG. My word, this room is ominous. Aha! Grayson, you reprobate. You had something. Aha! It's a bingo! It's a bingo! This is just garbage. Who locks garbage in a safe? See, now that was an important one. Because that looked like a blank. Uh-huh, that was a blank. So, we can go over here. And we can load the blank. I'm terribly sorry, sir. What? No, no, you can't, please. You don't know what's going to happen. Oh, now there I must correct you, sir. I know exactly what is going to happen. The hell? What's wrong with this blasted thing? A blank? There better be a second round in here. Otherwise it'll be plan B for you, I'm afraid. Ah, that's got it. Here we go. You coward! Coward! Ha! Golden duck cracking job! This feels very different. Why am I wearing this mask still? Ah, so much better. Good Lord, Lafcadio! Hello! Sorry about the cursor. Where are we? Do you know? And wait, is that my pocket watch? I have the strangest feeling I've been looking all over for this. You've done quite the number on it. There, that should see her right, all fixed. Now I think I should get back to the party. Use the pocket watch on any ticking clock. This will save your game and set that clock as your starting point for each day. With the watch repaired, the full day is open to you. Ha! Someone's been having a sly tipple on the job. Good show. Sleep it off, that man. Reginald Sixpence has been saved. Oh God. Hello, Blood Woman. Take his mask. You will need its power. She looks like more muscle than she did before. My head! With Sixpence's mask, you can now create a bond with the clocks around the house. Use any active clock in the mansion to jump to 4 p.m. or 8 p.m. You saved Reginald's life. He was the personal clockmaker to the owner of this mansion, the Marquis. Well, he was more than that, but the important thing is that the clocks in the mansion are tuned to him. Now you have his mask, his power. They will respond to you. You have to go, quickly. Even now, the mansion is straining to undo what you have done. But you can fight back, saving one life at a time. This day will start again. I pray that Sixpence's power will free you from these rooms. If you are lost, find me in the casino. I will look for you by the clock. There are so many more guests here who need your help. Saturday. I gotta stop drinking Gatorade and have a drink of water. The Marquis invites you to tonight's show, 7 p.m. in the theater. You know, it's days like this where I wish I was less confident. Then maybe I wouldn't get the tricky jobs. Sexy Brutale. 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 Let's see. Where the door to the dimension should be, there is only seamless, smooth marble. Let me go back. I think I need to bind to this clock, don't I? Why? I'm already bound to that clock. The Seven of Spades. This room is full of items and memories that someone seems to be trying hard to forget and ignore. Let's go in here. God. Boone. Oh, thank God. I wasn't sure. I didn't know if you would be able to leave the chapel. But you can. We have a chance. This is the casino, the front and center of the sexy Brutale. The guests here are Trinity and Clay. There are more, but you cannot reach them yet. You have time to watch and learn. You must save them both together. You saved Reginald, and his mask has given you power over his clocks. They have all stopped, but if you can wind them, they will be very useful to you. I found the key for this area. That is all I can do for now. Stopped clocks in the mansion each need a specific key to be wound. Use the matching key on the clock to wind up the clock. Winding a clock reveals the map for that area and allows you to make that clock your starting point each day. Use the winding key. I will find you when I can, Boone. Save Clay. Save Trinity. This game is stylized as fuck, by the way. Clay Rockridge, the brute in a suit. Trinity Carrington, the moth by moonlight. It looks like the two of them die at 10 and 11, as you can see. Oh, my head's over that. Hold on. There we go. We'll go up here. I think that'll be okay. I'm gonna rewind the day. Let's go ahead and restart, shall we? I think I'm up okay in that corner. Let me know if there's anything that you saw before that needs... I'll keep an eye on it. I don't think there's gonna be stuff in the left-hand corner, so... The Marquee invites you to tonight's show, 7 p.m. in the theater. Actually, I can move me over the map button. There we go. You guys don't need to see the map button because it just shows you there's a map. Alright. This plant gives off a rich, calming scent. There's no fakery here. The leather of the chairs is so soft, it's like gently warmed butter. Ooh, butter chair. Ooh, I shouldn't have gotten in here. Oh, maybe I should have, actually. Playing card. The 8 of clubs. The chips have the nuanced texture of ivory. On the back, there's a tiny engraving of what seems to be a woolly mammoth. Surely not. The bar is stocked with liqueurs and drinks of every conceivable taste, and each one seems to be the most expensive kind possible. There's a vent in the wall. It sounds like it extends deep into the mansion. So the dealer's death. Interesting. And it looks to me like maybe the moth is actually deaf? Let's check in here, shall we? Gotta do a bit more information gathering. The roulette wheels are impeccably balanced. There's hardly any friction at all. They are handcrafted masterpieces. Table is stocked with heavy gambling chips. Are they hand carved? The security camera is placed for a very close view. Hey, there's a card on top of it. Oops. No. Table appears to be laid out with like a revolver chamber, perhaps for drinking games. Someone just put in a code. There's a sense of grace in the sculpture that is deeply appealing. It is marked with a moth symbol. Welcome, gamblers. Listen, buddy, I had shots lined up for every hand, and Trinity isn't here to distract me. Good evening, Mr. Rockridge. Drink on the house, sir. Light it up, hey. Hey, what was that noise? Ha, what gunshot hurt? Sir, I certainly didn't hear it. Ha, maybe I've had too many. Oh god. Security monitor here is showing footage from CCTV camera 3. The camera must be off. The screen shows only static. A one-way mirror looks into the gambling hall. The large screen is showing a mood-setting film reel. A small seating area looks out into the casino. A one-way mirror. It's the key code for the CCTV panels. Alright, looks like I know one of the codes at least. Ah, okay, I know all the codes. Just gonna get rid of that. There's a lot of stuff. This looks like a very big game. Step out of this room. Impossibly smooth to the touch. It is the work of a master artist. There is a moth carved into the base. The statue wears a mask. The detailing is beyond exquisite. A tiny moth is carved into the base. So, the Marquis, or Marquis, I don't actually know. The key code is correct. CCTV camera 2 switches off. Give me that card. Case closed. Water trickles across the rocks. The sound is very peaceful. There are drinks on the table as though they have been left here only moments ago. Oh, okay, it's a place to hide. Okay, so I just turn on another CCTV camera somewhere in the... Oh, don't go in there! No, I'm not smart. Okay, maybe I am. The shelves are filled with gambling techniques and tips. The enormous snake that winds around the room must be artificial, but the skin is terrifyingly lifelike. Bottles filled with every poison under the sun. Some alcohol here, too. Ah. Poison. The glass tank under the bar is filled with creepy crawlies of all shapes and sizes. Well, that's cool. There's movement in the sand in this tank. The candle is curiously cold. Another hiding spot. Good to know. Come on, Boone. Look in that room. There we go. Sneak inside here for a minute. The Four of Diamonds. A copy of Rorschach Debunked. It's just ink. The book is filled with beautiful monochrome paintings of faces, animals, and scenery. A handwritten copy of Cocktail Recipes by L. Bonds. Very funny. Very funny little jokes. I think that plays into another character. The candle is curiously cold. Inside the cabinet is a single piece of parchment. The plaque underneath states that this is one of the 12 missing pages from the Codex Gigas. The bookshelf is empty. No, wait. Inside the cabinet is a single piece of parchment. The plaque underneath states that this is one of the lost 116 pages from the original Book of Lehi. Does anyone know what those are? The door is locked tight with a hefty padlock. It could probably be picked open. I do not own a lockpick, so it's probably not going to be a thing I can do. Ooh, who is the skull guy? That was cool. Alright, well, my current targets are dying. And that's just sort of the problem, is that they're gonna die. So let's go ahead and we will reset the day. Lost the record. Oh no. I think I still have the codes to all the cameras, so I can reset those. Alright, turn that off. Turn on that one. Turn off this one. Because what I think I need to do is I need to make it so that number 3 we'll go through that door. Is shown on that. There we go. Did I just do that? Like... I did. I did like 2 things. Oh, Clay, I have to get this mask off. Sorry I didn't read any of that part. It was very weird. I didn't think I'd be able to do that so easily. I don't know what happened. What a fright. Boom? What are you doing here? Man, what a nightmare. Was it you who turned on the cameras? If you hadn't, I don't know what... Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's get out of here, Trid. Bet you could use a drink after that. Man, I could use a drink. I got their voices wrong. You know me so well. Round of blackjack, loser does shots. Sounds like a plan with no possible downside. After you. Oh, she is blind. That's interesting. You can see she's got a little cane. There we go. Found the way to protect them, Boone. Clay's an unstoppable force once roused, he and his brother both, but it's Trinity who is special. Take her mask. It's her gift to you. She looks like muscle stretched over bone. Trinity's mask allows you to hear even the smallest sounds. While spying or hiding, listen to whispered conversations or other quiet noises by using the power when the prompt appears. Additionally, you will now be able to hear more when you listen out to your surroundings. Trinity's perfect hearing. Well, it's because she's blind. Trinity has exceptional hearing. Her blessing is now yours. With that mask, you'll be able to find the way through to the guest rooms. There is a girl there who is fighting so hard against the darkness in this place. She needs your help, Boone. Saturday. The Marquis invites you to tonight's show, 7 p.m. in the theater. Let's grab that just so it doesn't confuse me. Sepia vinyl record. Something very cold and solid is blocking my way here. Interesting. You ass. Is there a place to hide in this room? No. I don't think this is accomplishing. Oh god, never mind. Get in there. Ma'am, I'm so sorry, but no entry, please. This room is off limits. Well, it's a surprise, ma'am. Oh, now I've said it dash at all. A surprise? Oh, don't worry, I wouldn't want to ruin any surprises. I wish you sounded more sincere, ma'am. I can practically hear the inverted commas over you. I didn't read the rest of what he said. Drink prepared, camera 3 turned off. Five, 5, 6, 4. What? What's that noise? 5, 5, 6, 4. Let's take a look, shall we? Brochure. Tutorials. Don't need that. The casino, the camera room. Keeping the mansion and its guests safe and secure is an enormous task, and one which the Marquis and his security team took very seriously indeed. The previous head of security, Clay Rockridge, would often confirm suspected cheating from this room here, but take no immediate action. It would only be later on, in the grounds of the mansion after dark, that the perpetrators would find themselves with their heads held underwater in the beautiful garden fountain. but only until they saw the errors of their ways, of course. What? The What's Your Poison bar is one of the great draws of the Sexy Brutale. Every cocktail here is spiced with just a touch of exotic venom from one of the highly dangerous creatures kept within the mansion. It is these venoms that give the drinks here served here a kick and flavor that most will never have experienced anywhere else. This practice is both highly dangerous and extremely illegal, which only adds to the appeal and palate of the drinks. It is said that the most delicious and dangerous venom is harvested from an enormous spider lurking deep in the mansion. I wonder what that would mean. Okay, so I know the security codes to get in here, which means I can go chill in there at some point. That also means I can go check out... Ooh, not that room. There are stacks of ledgers here, rows and rows of figures. A spiky box with a big padlock. I was kind of following behind this guy to see what's going on. The statue has a tiny moth carved on one of the cards. The fireplace is huge, it extends deep into the wall. There's a tiny carving of a moth on one side. The fire is roaring, its intensity causes your heart to race. The statue shows a girl weeping over 2 dice marked with skulls. It is troubling. There is a moth carved on one side of the die. The mirror is beautifully crafted and highly polished. Looking into it gives you a deeply unsettled feeling. It's an urn made of delicate mosaic glass. You can hear someone singing. I don't know if you could hear that before. I can't pick up this card, are you kidding? I will clay dice first, so I think I can snag the card when he dies. No. You know what? I'm just gonna wait. So Clay was head of security. That's interesting. Smoke. Sorry about that. Just was muting to, you know. What a weird skeleton. What is that possibly a skeleton of? Please no more. Did the skeleton robot know he was gonna be poisoned to death? Clay, help her. This is freaky. You need to see. Something sparked the lights. There's an invitation in one of Clay's pockets. The table is arranged like the barrels of a revolver. Oh, did I? No, I couldn't have gotten an invitation from the guy, could I? Hopefully I go back to that part of the mansion at some point. Boop, 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 boop. See if I can snag it out of Trinity's pocket. Nice. I grabbed a invitation out of Trinity's pocket. Her body is slashed all over. The cuts are so deep that the bone is showing. A golden trolley, it looks like it's used for preparing drinks. Lush tropical trees, everything is green and humid. Oh, and day's restarting. I just wanted to see those invitations. Was that something I could have gotten from the first guy and I just missed? That's gonna be annoying if that's the thing I have to go back and get. Ears open. Got that record. Okay, can't. Which way do I need to go? The next room. Okay. So here. Five, 6, 4. Playing card. A sail, a building, a traveler, it's impossible to tell. The painting is of a maelstrom of chaos and darkness. It is not welcoming. A forest scene, blurred and strange, or a skyline. Interesting. Ooh, key of old habits. Let's see what that is. A heavy, rusted key. It exudes menace. You recognize the statue as Carrington without even needing to look for the moth mark. Oh, I got stuck on that. There we go. The 10 of diamonds. The cabinet is empty. The room gives you a strange feeling of deja vu. Or has that not happened yet? Scorpionfish, a fierce beauty with striking colors. A single drop of his poison is used in the Abyssal Bite cocktail available in the casino bar. Willow Blue, the flame in the dark. Uh-oh. Dogfish, the sleek little shark, was rescued from an unscrupulous restaurant. He has so far eaten a small fortune in exotic tank mates. Transcendent angelfish, cruel selective breeding has created this exquisite angelfish variant. It has no mouth and exists only for decoration. Has no mouth? Rope connected to the bell is tied to the wall. It's a sheer drop down into darkness. Lamprey, also known as the Bastard of the Deep, this highly unpleasant character is a reminder to us all that life is as ugly and draining as it is beautiful and noble. An ornate grandfather clock. Gold koi. 10 generations of koi have been fed on pure gold flakes to create this stunning creature with solid gold scales, donated by our friend Orem. Wonder if that was Gold Skull Guy from earlier. Hungry Charm. Pygmy sunfish, affectionately named Manbo, loves to dance. Candle is cold. Chair looks very well used. There's some red hairs on the backrest. A sense of peace and calm emanates from this corner of the room. Pom-pom fish, the puppy blackfish has long hair like fins and looks like an indignant drowned rat. That real quick. Not gonna deal with whatever that sound was. There's this makeup spread across the desk as well as pen and writing paper. It looks like the top sheet has been torn off. A painting of Tequila Bell. It's signed by E. Bonds. There's water seeping through and pooling on the floor. The wall is damp to the touch. That would make me believe there's something on the other side of that wall. Just wandering around hoping for something to happen. The mansion garden stretches out into the distance. 4 hearts, too. Fireplace is huge. Tiny carving of a moth. Fire is roaring. Oh, no, I don't want to get in there. Something very cold and solid is blocking my way into the music rooms. Ladies and gentlemen, the show will start in 1 hour. Seating in this room has a very clear VIP feel to it. A spiky box with a big padlock. Devil monarch fish, a variant of the tiny devil's whole pupfish. One fish in approximately every 100th generation develops into this stunning monarch mutation. I think that chick just killed herself because the bell is ringing. But I can I can wind the clock in this area so that doesn't happen. I'm not going to look at anything in this terrifying room. There we go. Her body swings above the darkness. Dangerous-looking books fill the shelves. One appears to describe how to split and hide part of your soul through murder. Excuse me. There's a potent smell of spices and musk emanating from the chest. You unlock the desk using the bone key. The desk contains some sort of recipe for something called the Hungry Charm. Okay. Clay Rockridge, I'm going to read these later because that's a lot of stuff. A small desk, presumably for sketching and writing. A table filled with art supplies, all the tubes of fluorescent white seem to be missing. The canvas has been blacked out. Looking very closely, it seems as though there is a painting of a couple smiling under the layers of thick black paint. There's a chalk sketch on the canvas that has a very different feel to all the other paintings in the room, like it was scribbled in a hurry out of panic. What's going on in this friggin' mansion? Okay, so the map says the first meal, is something over there. Wish I had a little jaunty dash or something. Oh, that's not good. Blood flows into the charm. It murmurs softly, asking for more. Do not like that. Blood flows into the charm. It whispers that it is ready. I think I have to restart anyway, so let's do that. Okay, so I have the knowledge from the desk, so I can use the charm to feed off the fish. The Marquis. You know the rest. Oh God, I'm gonna get cut off Twitch. Those are nipples. Don't tell anyone there are nipples on this stream. Please do not tell anyone there are nipples on those mermaids. I'm gonna get this. There's gonna be a DMCA takedown. The FBI is gonna kick the door into my house. What am I doing this for? Again? What am I doing this for? Does anyone know why I'm making this magic charm full of blood? Painting of a skull, or is there something deeper? It has an extraordinary vision of Gothic decadence. It looks like it has not been slept in for some time. So you had to know that was a secret passage before you could use it. Enormous, impossible chains suspend a glowing skull over the doorway. It radiates a sense of repulsion and dread. The door is unsealing. Shoot. There's that gunshot again. For anybody just joining, we're playing The Sexy Brutale, a very stylized investigative murder game. Not where you commit murder, more that you investigate murder. Just past the 1 hour mark. That's pretty good. I guess I have to wait for her to not be in the room. Take a bigger drink than that. The flame. A face in the dark. My candles, they will reveal. I miss you. I miss you so much. So we gotta go see what's in this room. Let me in. An enormous tank filled with water. A tiny, colorful fish swims within. Bookshelves have been stripped bare. It's as if someone was clearing everything from this room. Candles are laid out on the table. The area appears to have been prepared for a formidable ritual of some kind. My candles will light the way. My candles will light the way. Did I just imagine that, man? Where did that man come from? And more importantly, where did he go? I'm gonna restart the day. I don't know if there's something I'm missing or if there's something I'm not clear on. Maybe I have to go and burn out that candle before that lady can get to it. Gotta get my little hustle on. The Marquis invites you to tonight's show. Good to know. Go ahead and... little tasty treat. Oh no, it's in this room. Right. Spiky box with big padlock. I wonder where the key for that is. Or maybe I have to get like a lockpick? There's like a thing at the very top. There's like a vent of some form. Maybe I just wait up here? What's happening? I will not hear you. Lafcadio? Why are you here? I was going to do something terrible. I don't want to, I don't. I'm just so tired, Laffy. I'm so tired. It's so lonely. Why do I feel alone when they're so close to me? So close. I was going to do something terrible. But now you're here, and thank you. Saved it. Muscle woman. Take her mask. Willow's mask allows you to see things others cannot. The ghosts of the mansion will now appear as an eerie blue cloud. Light Willow's voodoo candles to reveal ghosts fully, allowing you to see them, hear them, and talk to them. Willow can see things others cannot. With her mask and her candles, you can too. There's more to this place than you know. Hello, Grandma. I don't think you'll win. There's time, girl. There's always time. I gave him that sort of I'm a troll from World of Warcraft voice because that's exactly how he would sound. And if you try to tell me that that's not true, then you're lying to yourself. It sounds like this. Probably the worst Jamaican accent that has ever happened. What a weird set of things to be happening. Alright, so what's her name just left that room? So I can see ghosts this way. I'm gonna look something up really quick, just because I'm super curious about everyone's invitations. Okay. So I have to wait until this one is killed. I'm just gonna advance time until when she's dead, because that way I can just grab the invitation and not have to worry about it. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that legitimately, like, sped up the game, or if that did something else. Oh, I need to feed the charm still, darn it. I got 4 hours, I'll be fine. I can, as long as I can see the bad guy. Apparently, Grandma spits it up for you after Willow is dead. So, let's go check out Willow. Alright, she's hanging out. I didn't feel good about that. I didn't feel good about that one. I'm sorry. I didn't feel good about that. You know, we definitely just drained a bunch of blood out of those fish, and it seems fine. Can fish live without a lot of their blood? Is that just a thing? Alright, let's go talk to Grandma, shall we? See all the powers at play here. Well now, Lafcadio Boone. I have something for you. Pass this on to your old friend, won't you? Well, not so different, he and I. Not so different at all. I'll be waiting for you, Lafcadio. Didn't like this. I didn't like this part at all. Grab that invitation. And rewind the day. Because I have to find where I need to go now. Not sure. There is a candle downstairs. I wonder. Oh, isn't there also one in the room to the north? We'll have to see. Okay, I don't need to pick up the charm. That guy's dead and a colossal pervert, you know? Excuse me, are you to see Miss Bell perform too? Please don't let us stop you. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Tequila Bell, the Southern Siren. Tequila Bell? You really hammered that one home. Reginald Sixpence, the only guy we can apparently look at. Alright, let's see. Let's peek through some doors. This one looks fine. The cabinet is filled with strange musical curios. You think you see a monkey's head converted to a music box. Ugh. Oh no. Piano's a lustrous black ebony. The keys feel strangely familiar to your touch. It's an urn made of delicate mosaic glass. Costume rack filled with various outfits. There's something in one of the pockets. The chute appears to lay down to a room on the floor below. There's a faint smell of plants and water. Did they kill her and throw her down the chute? Old cases, they appear to contain staff uniforms. Instruments and other musical paraphernalia hidden under there. It's an old-fashioned vinyl record player. There's nothing on the turntable. So I imagine I have to go grab that record that I had from the other room. Drop it on that. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe not. No. Back, bye. You gotta be careful where you explore in this room. Oh, I need a winding key. Like the other cabinets of this room, this contains instruments used by famous musicians with facts and trivia on each piece. A shallow pool is surrounded by marble instruments. It's like a humble shrine to music. There are tiny fish skeletons in the water. Ugh. Let me... Okay. I'm not following a guide, but what I did want to do is I did want to look and see if there was a guide to the separate invitations you pick up. I might have missed one in the very, very beginning, which if it proves true, is going to be a bitch to go back and get. This room captures a relaxed, intimate feel. It feels like a place where good times have happened. No! A microphone has been set up next to the gramophone. Perhaps someone was practicing here. Oh god. Allah. That was not a good idea. The stage is fully equipped and looks ready for a performance. The inscription on the side reads Gagliano. It leans casually against the stage, waiting to be played. Someone else just died in front of me. Let's check in this room, shall we? Windy key. Perfect. Bella Canto, a singer who possessed an unheard-of vocal range. She was able to hit the diamond note, a C10, which was said to shatter diamond. Late mentor to Tequila Bell. Homeless Joe Blow, known as the harmonica saint, Joe was playing as a busker when a high-ranking priest walked by. He became a permanent fixture in Vatican City. I don't think these are real people. Ludwig von Ludicrous pioneered the blending of a classic organ and skank hop into a new and broadly unlistenable genre of musical. Oh, she's a classical opera singer. That's interesting. That's cool. It's a record player almost. Alright, we'll wind up this clock. Something just happened. Help? My dear, of course I will help. Just syncing myself up. Storage closet key. Storage closet key. All the greats die young, you know? Did he kill her and then... he dumped her down that garbage chute. This game is dark. So I have this storage closet key. What good does that do me, though? Willow's second sight. The guest rooms, the secret chamber. Oh god. Gotta really... Bell for calling the servants from downstairs. What would this key be good for? There's no storage lockers here. Storage closet key. I literally have no idea. Okay. Let's reset the day. Get a fresh perspective now that we're able to start the day here at 12 noon. I can run in there, grab that key, see if that does anything for me. So I guess the guy in there is just practicing. That's profound. If all actions are but a drug to ease the pain as life passes, then I choose this one. Oh. Oh, I go and I put the record on and I lock him in the room. Oh my god, is that actually what the... Please be the real solution. That would be so funny. Oh crap. Alright, looks like I gotta be quick. Grab that, run, run, run. Locked him. I saved your life just like that. What the hell? I'm bloody locked in. That is great. That is easily the best thing that has happened in this game so far, is that the solution to this puzzle was just locking the door. Lafcadio, I wasn't expecting you. I have to practice for the big finale, but Red isn't here to play for me. Do you mind? You play so beautifully. I play the piano? I had a dream I wrote a horrible song, Lafcadio. It was a jealous, mean piece. I didn't mean it. I've always loved Lucas, but I wish the two of them every happiness. Oh, this song? He had me write this for her so long ago. It's perfect. From the top, then. How lovely. What a lovely song. She will love hearing it. Am I crying? What is happening to me? I'm just like, oh. What am I doing? At some point she'll get out of it. There we go. Take her mask. Then come to the window. All these masks are so cool. Ugh. The singer Tequila Bell has one of the most powerful and beautiful voices ever heard. Tequila's mask allows you to shatter delicate glass with her voice, smash mosaic glass objects by using the power when the prompt appears. Interesting. This window has a secret boon. Tequila's voice, shall we say, it resonates in this mansion. Use the power she's given you. I don't know what that is. This room used to be the orchestra pit for the room below. The theater. Can you imagine what this place would have been in the height of its glory? The shows, the music, the life. Gila loved to stand here, up high, but the Marquis decided it was too dangerous. Her personal enjoyment was sacrificed for the greater good. Sometimes we have to hurt people to help them move on. The path will become clear, Boone. I'm sorry. Rude. Very rude. That woman straight up threw me off that ledge. Crap. Draw my D-pad. She believed she was keeping you safe. Yes, very clever. But I think she has rather overplayed her hand. I will find her, then be back for you. In the meantime, do enjoy the show. Is that the Marquis? Ah! Alright. Popcorn! A sturdy cast iron popcorn machine. It seems like any theater goers would be well taken care of. It's a vending machine that spits out ready-made martinis. What a glorious concept. Seeing the spirits behind the bar floods your mind with possible drink combinations. Grayson, the light finger locksmith, and Red Rockridge, the gentle Goliath. I'm halfway through the game. That's pretty good. I don't think this is a terribly long game. I feel like there's probably some stuff in it that, some stuff you get... Oh, shoot. I'm not going that way. There's some stuff in it that you could really, like, replay to learn. Running your hands over the upholstery of the chair is soothing. It is soft and inviting. The theater is laid out for the relaxed comfort of the audience, not for maximizing theater space. Card. This desk is filled with details on the various shows that have taken place in the theater over the years. The shelf contains blueprints on complex traps and tricks co-signed by Lucas Bonds and Thanos Gorecki. The bookshelves are filled with texts on stage shows and magic, including a signed first edition of Carter Defeats Satan, a biography of Charles Carter. Carter defeated Satan? Also, hey, if you're out there in the audience, thanks for coming to watch. Feel free to talk in the chat. It's always nice to see people. Inside the desk are notes on the lighting designs for the stage. The power is off. That would explain why this room is nothing but candles. The marble statue is flawlessly carved. Behind the cards, her face is anguished. 5 of clubs. Statue is inscribed with Carrington. Most of the statues throughout the mansion bear that same name. Oh, I shouldn't have hit A. Nope, get back in there. Something's not right. Show tonight. Wasn't going to be some kind of awful death-defying escape. You know what? I'm going to let them deal with that for a minute so I can finish exploring. Books mostly about Eric Weiss and Nikola Tesla. Clothing array with several different costumes arranged on it. This looks important. It's a large golden lighter in the safe. It's warm to the touch. Now, that I can use to light those candles. The guests, willow blue, tutorials. The desk is plainly built, but absolutely flawless in its simplicity. The writing paper is monogrammed L. Bonds. Books on music composition. Papers on the desk include bills for stage construction, catering, and renovations. Oh. Apparently that wore me out. The urn has been smashed to pieces. There's something lying among them. Alright, so there's a lighter. Ooh, I can light this candle. There's a chill in the air that wasn't here before. Someone just left that room. Stone fireplace, the embers are cold. The mirror polished to its dazzling shine, its marble setting is also fabulous. The chest is but an ornament. Painting is skewed on the wall. Looking at it for too long is increasingly irritating. Definitely, 100% true. There's a seating area, presumably for guests waiting for shows to start. Alright, so there's a pair of guards in that room. Let's see what they're up to. Oh, they're coming at me. There's some stuff happening. Crazy stuff. But excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Did those men become part of the mirror? Excuse me? I have no idea what just happened there. So clearly something involves lighting candles. Let's see. It says there's like there's a wheel in this next room. Oh, it's the urn with the card in it. So that was just it? Apparently the other guy's still alive. Or even just be dead, dude. Oh my god, he's super dead. Like, way dead. Alright, so let's think of a plan of attack. Run in here. Run in here. Oh, someone's in here. Let's leave those two to their business for a minute. So it definitely looks like there's something... Alright, even though I already know that there's something behind this painting, I guess I have to watch them do it. So I'm gonna go inspect the stage, because I feel like there's something there. An enormous jeweled egg. The craftsmanship is unheard of. There's a trapdoor here secured by an enormous padlock. So the guy is great at breaking out of stuff, but he didn't see the giant padlock. Oh, hey! Thank you to Commander Root for the follow. I feel like I am trapped in this closet. I'm gonna slip out real quick and make a break for it. Oh god! So it looks like I need to do something with the switches. But I'm just one person. And the guards that I listened to said that it was something you had to see multiple people do. Oh, there's a ghost here. Hey, buddy. Oh. Hidden circuit breaker. Now, who would have expected that? Ha. So what did that do? Maybe it's something I have to do very quickly. Maybe it's a timing issue? Oh shit. Oh, his hands are stuck. Oh, he's gonna go try it. Oh, I have to get to the other one. Run, me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. Oh, I made it! Nice. That was easy. I just had to pay attention. Red, what are you doing? The door is still locked. Bloody hell. Why did I become slightly Scottish like I'm trying out for a Harry Potter film? I forget what a total brute you are. Get these damn things off of you. There. God, that's better. I like their the maskless faces. I love the art style in this game. Laffy old boy, I was in a bad way back there. Did you do something, Lafcadio? Did you help me? Thank you. Come on, Red, the bar is calling. That's quite enough drama for one day. I walk like this. I want to carry myself like that. Green, long coat-tailed jacket. Walk like this. Pick locks. Oh, Blood Lady, what do you want? Boone! He was here, wasn't he? And why? Oh god, no! The pain! A professional thief turned security expert, Grayson is an unparalleled locksmith. Grayson's mask allows you to crack physical locks within the mansion. Open padlocks and safes by using the power when the prompt appears. Grayson was a very, very talented safecracker. He used his gifts to create many of the systems in the mansion. You will not find many locks that can keep their secrets from you now. Not many, but some. You have to go. Where am I going now? Saturday. Okay, I'm back here. Oh, the chests! That's right. Reveal yourself to me. Chest. Ooh, a card. Oh, hey! So how do I get through there? The old backup generator kicking in. Oh, I go through the trap door, right. Slip out through that trap door, see where that goes. In the basement now. A painting of sunflowers. Their petals are turned inwards like teeth. You know, I was wrong. I don't like the basement. A book called The Killer 7 catches your eye. The illustrations have an unusual art style. I wonder if these guys were behind Killer 7. Collection of stories about talking animals, a curious thing to collect. In one of them is a playing card being used as a bookmark. A painting of a dragon is mounted above the cabinet. It was drawn either by a master expressionist or a very small child. What is art? Oh god, okay. These two barrels smell off. Maybe the ale went bad. Figures for everything sold in the bar. There seem to be 2 sets of ledgers. Oh, I remember that. There's the grate back there. The selection of wines are extraordinary. It would be a struggle to find a single bottle worth less than hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. Enough beer to drown a small army, unless they're northerners, in which case it's enough for a morning's refreshment. Thomas Gorecki, the Blueprint Prince, and Aurum Runes, the Midas Giant. A beautifully tended flower patch. There are carved flowers with the real. The garden has been beautifully cultivated. It's a culture of love. Something fell from the clock tower. It's hard to make out in the flower bed. It's a corpse. Straight up corpse. Jack of clubs. Didn't think I'd be able to come down here. The water from the fountain is more soothing than you imagined possible. There's no real path here. It's just one tiny little house. The door is marked with a teardrop. Does anyone else think that looks like the Blood Lady? Does that look like the Blood Lady? Oh, so if you observe people at different times, it lets you see where they are during those times. Now, I know that might seem basic, but it is also a pretty important... It is a pretty important piece of information. Because that basically lets me in on a lot of the sort of stuff that's like, it lets you observe, collect information, sit and watch for a while, and then figure out your plan of attack. If I wasn't absolutely acing it, I'd probably use that feature a lot more. There was another chest in this area. Let's look on the map, shall we? Maybe it doesn't show. So there's still upstairs a key of old habits, I think it was called. Here, we can open this chest. Queen of clubs. another piece of paper. Little card for me. For those of you at home who are not as smart as me, they're getting around using the mirrors. That makes a lot of sense. Obviously, there's magic. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave that be, because that's not a problem. Key of old habits. Another card. King of Spades. Blood Rain's starting. So from what I can gather, I need that the lighter, pardon, to give me insight into the different ghost areas. That key, I don't know where that key goes yet, so I'm a little interested in where that'll lead me. But I've gotten a lot of cards. Okay, did I not open this box? I have half the deck of cards. That's pretty good. Okay, so that doesn't help me. Alright, I'm gonna wait for them to come in here, take the lighter, leave. Does that get me, though? I wish there was a shortcut. So it's that room. Alright. Oh, whoa, whoa. God damn it, that is not an egg. Wait, do I just have the lighter? I'm an idiot. It's my lighter. I'm just an idiot. I've had the lighter the whole time. thought it was something that, like, I lost every day. I guess I just never looked. Nice one, idiot. Wait, how do I get out of here again? There's a door somewhere. Right, I gotta go take that trapdoor. Right. Man, knowing that the lighter... Not the lighter is not a problem. That is a little dopey that I'm not smart enough to realize that I had it. Those sunflowers are not sunflowers. That is some type of death fungus. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear the sirens coming through my audio. Somebody's not doing well with the police tonight. An empty keg of what smells like brandy and some knocked over stools. Welcome to the bar, friend. Every cocktail we serve here is made with a different variety of venom. Just a drop, mind you, but it gives the drink a kick like you wouldn't believe. The Marquis is a connoisseur's connoisseur when it comes to freaky drinks. All these creatures here, every one's venom adds a different flavor. And down in the casino, the thing that he's been growing there, I mean, wow, it's... All right, I think you've had quite enough. If you don't know the password, you don't get through. I suppose I'll have to listen through for the password on my next run. But I think I'll resync to this clock for now. There we go. Alright, knowing now that you keep the... oops, which way was I going? Next room and then up. Knowing now that I keep the lighter, that'll help immensely in the next few... Oh, it's, what's her name going through? Uh-oh. Hopefully I'm not stuck behind that couch. Nope. Good. The Ace of Spades! Alright, I'm gonna go advance the clock to 8. Because then I can light the candle in that room. And after I light the candle in that room, I can talk to the ghosts, get the invitation. There we go. Jolly good show. Fantastic. The shows that are put on this mansion are always quite extraordinary. Oh well, hello indeed. Come to observe the talent as well. She is such a star. The plunging neckline, the heaving bosom. You can keep that, actually. The real thing is so much more alluring. Alright, so I've got invitation. I think that's everything here for now. Except maybe there's a room in the very far corner that requires a lighter that I can light up. No. Okay. We're gonna have to start some reconnaissance on the lower floors. Now that I've done a pretty good sweep, I feel, of the upstairs. I think at around 15 minutes from now, so about 5:45, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Just go to the bathroom and that's pretty much it. Just go to the bathroom. Okay, so the lounge is directly above me. So there's plenty of places for me to hide in. Ah. Need to resync the watch, grab that music disc quickly because I need to hear the password. And if the music disc is playing, I won't be able to hear the password. I have myself in that closet there. Alright, so it sounds like someone just hit one of the reels. So they're probably going from the reel northeast, or he's in the far west room and he's just gonna come through. Yeah, because there's two that I've seen so far. That is a large, large man. I don't care how big he is. If he doesn't know the password, he's not stepping foot in the club. Hey, is that... Wait, shut up, you two. Is that... It is. That's Aurum Runes, man. Alright, so I got the password. Also, hello. Just checking in with you guys. So, password for this room is Eleanor. Step out. I'm going to do some quick recon of the rest of the area, because now that I know the password, that means I can basically just get there real quick. Oh, hello, you look like a man of taste. Are you headed to the main library? Would you see if you can find me a decent mystery, something devilishly tricky, a real noodle scratcher? If you happen to find such a thing, would you bookmark it for me? Here, use this. Alright. Aha, padlock. The portraits in this place are so weird. First edition of Grayson's autobiography, I prefer the term treasure hunter. The shelves are filled with tomes on everything from history to poetry. A signed copy of Collected Sculptures by Trinity Carrington. It also contains a Braille version. Oh, so the blind woman's also a sculptor. Collected Songs by Tequila Bell. The case contains some very smudged diagrams from an enormous golden clock. The entire wall of books are filled with a set of encyclopedias top to bottom. The level of detail must be quite extraordinary. A copy of The Mask and Other Stories by Robert W. Chambers. It is a very well read. Table is right underneath the chandelier above. Personal diary of Charles Joseph Carter is on display. There's a door here. That's good to know. A report on a fisherman who caught a juju guppy but later drowned himself. A faded parchment, barely legible at the top, are the Japanese characters for The Black Hair. 6 clubs. Books are crammed into every inch of the tall cases. A Balzac is sticking out slightly. Catalogs for the library. It's very well organized and referenced. Collection of horror stories. A signed copy of Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis. It's dedicated to Horatio Sixpence, who might be the man in the picture. Rough inks on handmade parchment. It adds an unsettling effect. The painting is a faded and scratchy quality. You're unsure of the significance. Another mirror. A faded handwritten book sits in the display case. The title appears to be The History of Cardenio. The setting for the mirror is beautifully sculpted. There is a moth mark in the lower right-hand corner. A winding key. Fierce hogheads line the wall. They look identical, which casts doubt on their authenticity. Alright, so if I find a clock here, I can wind it. The Bible's open at Proverbs 23:14. Oh, okay. Someone has been researching the creation of the Hungry Charm. So I have the key to wind the clock, but I don't know where the clock is, which is a bit of a problem. So another one of those dials just got spun. Wonder what the significance of that is. I should have bookmarked it for that ghost. That lovely, helpful ghost. Hello, Mr. Ghost. The drivel in this library, I ask you. I mean, that shelf there, handwritten, unpublished notes for some tiresome chap, Da Vinci, I think. The whole section over here, some boring tit banged on about a Riemann hypothesis they've cracked. A yawn. The bookshelf on the back, pull the Balzac out, and the shelf next to it moves. Health hazard, eh? Where is all the smut, sir? Where are the illustrated geographical studies of disrobed tribespeople? Where are all the art books with the bosoms and the gentleman statues? I find the lack of good old-fashioned obscenity to be completely indecent. I think I need a moment to myself. You give the Balzac a gentle tug. The bookshelf to your left slides across to reveal a secret. Don't give your Balzacs a gentle shove. The three paintings show the left-hand Cupid shooting an arrow through the central bowl to impale the heart of the cherub on the right. The paintings are wittingly placed. A makeshift altar with a Bible open at the passage. Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be white as snow. The page has been ripped and scratched at. There's something here. 5 of spades. Ooh. There we go, that clock is wound. The barrel has a rich, sweet aroma. It appears to be filled with port. Sheets cover old furniture. It smells of decay and must. Ah, one of the paintings. Okay. The shelf is filled with books of scripture. There's a card with the books. The shelf is filled with books on demonology. I mean, it's a pretty good spec, but there's no reason to have a book. Heaven and Hell Winding Key. Heaven and Hell. The painting has a clear set of peepholes where the eyes would be, but there's something blocking the other side. The white keys on the piano are carved from scimitar oryx horn. Black keys are Bastami turtle shell. Oh no, wait! Nailed it. Alright. Got it. Opened 2 separate things. It's just a little bit before 2:30. So I'm gonna leave just the smooth background jazz playing. I will be right back. Need to use the restroom. At some point this week, I'm gonna get a be right back screen going. All right, be right back. Don't go anywhere out there. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Oh god, my hair. I hope everybody grabbed a drink, had a snack or something, because we're going right back to it. Also, I gotta say, I really love my DX Racer. There's a logo there, and there's one there. I wish there was a way for there not to be leather. I love the leather. I wish that the seat had a softer tone of leather, which is a weird statement. But it's true. Alright, so I've opened... Let's take a look. Okay, so there are 3 reels that I need to check. Maybe a 4th, but I just don't know where that one is. Well, there's a bunch of rooms I haven't inspected yet. Interesting, interesting. X. Secret passage, hidden passage. Okay. I'm gonna go immediately up north. See if I can sneak into that secret bar. See what the deal is there. Light that candle. Light that candle. If you're out there still watching, thanks for chilling. Password. Oh yes, sir. Eleanor. Very good. All right, let's go sneak in here. Okay. A hidden lounge. Interesting. Full of ghosts. What? What are you saying? I'm not about to steal anything. The band plays on no matter what and no matter when. The band always plays. X. Another card. Jack of Diamonds. That's right. So he looked like he was killed by some contraption. Oh, okay, there's lots of places to hide. Oh, for good reason. Oh, not good. Not good. So that one, so let's start marking the thing. I'm gonna write it down. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I have to put it on the right one. You know the term brown note? I invented that. Looks like a proper shindig. Or is that too many instruments? Or is that too many instruments? Or is that many instruments a hootenanny? Perhaps it's a full-blown barnstormer. I guess it makes sense for the VIP room to have its own corner bar. The drinks look less dangerous than the previous room. Okay, so queen needs to be heart. Alright. Hmm. So the ghost just stole. Ah. I think the ghost just snagged something off of him. So we'll have to go see what that is. If you can offer me something suitably grisly. Suitably grisly. I don't even know what that would be. 35 out of 52 cards. Making good progress. Suitably grisly. Looks like the hearts are what's important on all the reels. Interesting. Maybe clubs leads to hearts? Diamonds to hearts? I just have to keep spinning it 100 times? Okay, so that was clubs. Also, I was just skipping through that because I get the feeling I already know what all that was supposed to be. Okay, so there's just one more reel to spin. Oh, the arm is missing off the knight. That's an important piece of information. So I think that's 3, maybe? A Bible. It is open to Revelations 21:8. But as for the cowardly, the faithless, the detestable, the murderers, their time will be forever in the lake of blood that burns with fire and sulfur, which is the death eternal. A card slips from the pages. So I need to locate where the arm is. Behind the curtains is just blank wall. Perhaps there were doorways that were sealed up. Okay. What's this room? A waiting area? Waiting for what? Masked girl weeping over dice. It makes you uncomfortable. It's signed Carrington. Okay, so I need to find where the arm is for that final statue. Also, I feel like that grizzly thing might have been the hungry charm. So I think I'm gonna go grab that real quick since I can. Beep boop boop bop. Boop boop boop. Alright, I've stolen that thing's blood. Let's go steal a tiny bit more blood. And then we'll go see if we can give this to a ghost in exchange for a piece of paper. Also, let me know if I need to adjust my microphone volume, because I'm seeing it get a teeny bit peaked, but it doesn't seem like it's too bad. I assume the game volume's fine. No one's said anything. That there's too many people watching. Joking. I love you guys out there. Thank you for taking your time out. Any amount of time out of the day. Just chill with me while we play this sexy brutal game. Sexy Brutale. Hopefully it's a good time. Run! That. Light the candle. I guess it's random. I just have to keep spinning it. Alright. Where would the arm be for that thing? Because all I have is that key. That doesn't really do anything unless I know where it goes. Also, I assume I'm waiting here for a reason, because otherwise I'm just sitting here like a goof. Shit. Bam. So from what I can tell, Lucas is probably the Marquis, or Marquis, or whatever. Make a heart. She's about to crash. Where is the arm? I meant to hit X. I don't know why I decided to open the door instead, but I meant to hit X. So I need to find the arm. Get the feeling the arm is going to be in the area. I'm gonna save at the Heaven and Hell clock. Wonder if I can't hear the wheelchair person. Because they're on wheels. Alright, I'm saved to this clock for now. Let's see if we can't find where that arm is. See if I can run up the stairs. There's a card in here. There's a mirror in here. Interesting. The paintings are uniformly bizarre and unsettling. The room is a glorious visual nightmare. Don't do it! Don't climb into the furnace, you fools! I guess I'll have to do some reconnaissance. Just gonna slowly make my way down the stairs, and oh my god, they're killing me. Oh my god, run. I haven't really needed to do a recon for this part. Alright, let's run to the kitchen. See what I can do there. Do that. There's a dragon on the wall. Okay, so now I know where that's hidden. So I need to make my way sort of. I'm gonna point at the map using the. Just start here, probably. Check and make sure that's proper. Make my way up here. Wait for him to pull this. Pull it myself to make sure it's fixed. Quickly go this back down this way. Back down this way. Through here. Check this one. Make sure it's fixed. Head down here. Run through here. At about... What time is it now? 2:20? I can quickly steal the arm out of here. Run over here. Set that correctly and save their lives. He said something witty and I missed it. Ha ha! God, I'm tired. Whew, back to it then. My family designed and built this mansion, you little shh. I mean, of course I am not last. Of course not. Very good, sure. So shall we also pretend you don't know this area is off limit to guests? I'm looking for Lucas. He is my close friend and your employer, so perhaps you... What the hell was that noise? Yes, yes. Audible yawn, sir. Exaggerated looking at my watch, sir. Now, if you'll kindly excuse me, I have to pretend I have more pressing matters to attend to. Like a situation with the chamber pots in the guest rooms, for example. Or perhaps helping drag a body out of the chapel. What? What did you say? Nothing, sir. Try not to die horribly while I'm gone. Good day. Just want to get back to the main room. Alright, we'll restart and we'll figure this out. "7 p.m. in the theater." So number 2 there is going to commit the murder. Light this candle. Nope. Hit the candle. Relax in here. Alright. Gotta wait here for a few. we gotta wait for him to pull that lever. And after he pulls the lever, we're gonna go fix it. And then we're gonna go run and grab that statue arm. We're gonna fix that statue. We're gonna wait for him to... We're gonna chill in that one little closet. Alright, slip out. Pull that. Pull that. Alright. Oops. Okay, so there is a hiding place in this room. That's going to be important. Slip through here. Down through here. Someone on the floor above me used one of those mirrors to become goo. And I don't much care for that. Right, snag the arm. Eleanor Bonds. That one's good. We wait. He's gonna come in. He's gonna pull the thing. We fix it. He's right there. Okay. One. A two. A three. Wow, that man's old, and wow, that guy's black. Also, I'm here. Also, in case you guys are wondering about my notes. Ooh, there you go. Queen, heart, and then clubs equal heart. Which meant nothing, because they all change. Ah, Boone! Lafcadio, how are you, man? Did you do something with the elevator here? I had the most terrible feeling. Boone, would you mind terribly continuing our search for Lucas? I'm worried about him, but he is least likely to be offended when the concern is coming from you. That boy loves you, Laffy. Looks up to you, you know. Even with all his crazy riches, he still has a soul needs saving. Plus, this old fool here owes me a drink. And some staff members an apology. There will be zero apologizing. The sass on that young man. I tell you in my day. Looks like I only need to save one more person. I think that might be the Marquis. Marquis, whatever. Thanos' mask is yours, Boone. Oh, I can finally kill half the population for no reason. Oh god, my brain. Ah. The genius architect Thanos Garecki had an unparalleled knowledge of the sexy Brutale. Visiting certain areas of the mansion will trigger memories and reveal secrets. Unlock new entries in the brochure by using the power when the prompt appears. He knows more about this place than any man, except perhaps for Reggie. With that mask and Thanos' knowledge, so much will be revealed to you. Thanos' monument is your path forward, but he can also reveal so much about the mansion and the path you've already taken. You've opened a path downwards, Boone. I want to thank you. There is something so precious down there in the dark. Come to find me. What a really cool statue. What a great game so far. I've been playing for 3 hours, and I've been completely entranced the whole time. Alright. So I assume like a completion-ish thing would be to go back and unlock everything using Thanos' power. The elevator is a work of art. It appears to be wrought from pure gold with one of the finest examples of a clockwork lift mechanism you could imagine. For it to be hidden down here is a selfish crime. Knowledge of this place floods your mind. The candles burn clean and bright, reflecting what could well be pure gold paneling on the floors. Alright, before I advance, I do know of a secret that I can do here. So I'm going to pass to 8. And then we are going to wait until just before midnight, because an invitation drops down. I'm going to actually look. I need 3 more invitations. I need the guy from the beginning. I need Thanos. And I need one of the guys from the theater. Ooh, that's a lot of information. Lots of stuff to still get. 1 more power left, it looks like. We're gonna wait 4 hours, sort of. The iPhone XS and XS Max. XS Max? Were they really thinking about that when they came up with the name? It's... Sorry, I figured I would check my email. That's funny. So I ordered a range extender, or not a range extender, a Wi-Fi dongle for my desktop because my Wi-Fi speed is better than my... I have this weird setup where I have a power line adapter for my internet. And it's not the best speeds because we have Internet 300 here, which is 300 down, 20 up, which is pretty good, but it doesn't really reach, and my desktop does not have a Wi-Fi card. So I have a power line adapter, and it gets pretty good speeds. And then I was like, maybe I'll try a Wi-Fi thing, and so I bought a $20 Wi-Fi dongle, and it just did not work. It just was plugged it in, and it was worse speeds than if I had used the power line adapter. So I'm sending it back to them because it also doesn't do what it's advertised because we have 300 down and the thing only gets 25 down. So I'm just sending it back on the preset that it sucks. Oh god. Oh my lord. That's the worst. That's the worst. Let's rewind the day, just because that's terrible. Anyway, so I sent it back to them, and they just emailed me and were like, hey, could you please write a review about how good it is? And I'm not going to do that, because it sucks. So if you guys are looking into Wi-Fi accessories or things from Amazon, do not buy from Wise Tiger. I'm pretty sure they're made out of scrap parts. 3 paintings of people you do not recognize. That's fair. The book appears to be written in a foreign language, then you realize every page is filled with lurid descriptions of murders, handwritten in mirror writing. These pots appear to be pure copper. The collection is likely worth a small fortune. A large and very stinky couple of cheeses in a cooking book titled Cheese, Embrace the Stench. Dirty dishes piled high, it's perhaps the most comforting and homely thing in the mansion you've seen so far. An ornate dumbwaiter. There's a playing card inside. Looks like the servant's dining area, perhaps. Figure we'll get the lay of the land. Series of books on the history of Japanese ghost stories. Small table for cards has been set up. Someone thought they could hide a little piece of paper in here, but they are wrong. Ace of diamonds. The paintings on the wall are a triptych with an inscription at the bottom. The story of El Yagi. I wonder if there's probably like 100 references I'm never gonna be able to see. Look at this wine cellar. 2 bottles of Chateau Margaux, 1787. The cabinet is filled with 5 bottles of Mouton Rothschild, 1945. Impossible. A secret meeting room hidden deep in the mansion. Just being in the room affords a sense of intrigue and power. 6 of hearts. There are 2 bottles of Macallan M whiskey on display. The sheer cost. I don't know alcohol. Books on the correct preparation of antivenom. Some of the pages are worryingly well thumbed. Okay. So this is the other side of the basement. Gotta finish exploring before we do anything else. Okay, so I found the statue arm, because he sent it down the dumbwaiter from the previous murder that we witnessed. This is a bizarre room. Above you are delicate glass tubes. Ways? Boone, this place is not like the rest of the mansion. This is where the Marquis keeps some of his most powerful secrets locked up tight. Behind the statue, I believe there's a door. You need to find the way to open it. If I can talk to him, if I could just see what... I cannot stay here. Please, Boone, help me see what's behind this door. Looks like there's a staff member up there. Pipes or tubes connect to the statue. They feel more organic than mechanical, like veins or arteries gone cold. Vein-like tubes, they are horrible to be near. The walls are patched together like with old wooden beams. It feels insecure. A small sapling pokes up from the cracks. A large basin filled with brackish water. Cocktail goblet. A notebook. The first few pages are filled with tallies. The sheets are dirty. The papers are too faded to read. Wait. There's a pinball machine? There's a giant pinball machine? Something is under the sheet. There's a gentle sound of a ventilator. In and out, in and... What am I doing? Like... Okay. This is a real weird area of the mansion. I gotta be honest. I've never been so wildly uncomfortable in my life. His words are lies, his truth is on the wall. It looks like a huge amount of power is being used in this room. A mechanized skeleton robot hand is on the table. Its innards are laid open. It's partway through repair or construction. Red rock ridge, clay rock ridge, Aurum runes. This room, you remember. The flower takes root in the soil and blooms. What am I doing? Crypt looks empty? A note is scrawled in the orange picture, sixpence blow his brains out. With no scrawled in the gray picture, Clay killed the spider, poisoned him instead. Note scrawled in the Trinity always hears the garrote, put her in with the spider. Willow, drowning too mundane, despair into hanging. Tequila, lethal self-laceration, then feed to spider. Self-termination on electrics, manipulate affections as needed. Grayson, lure, entrap, impale, render in the furnace. Oh, you render gold. Avoids the lift shaft, immolate instead. What the fuck? Pardon my language, but what the fuck? I'm not even done exploring down there. What? Oh my god. This place is huge. Machines possibly undergoing repairs. There are schematics for what appear to be some kind of explosives. They're too technical to understand, but they nibble at the edges of your memory for some reason. This is real weird. A bank of electronics. The main console is labeled Theater. It looks highly technical, but some of the wires have been worn out thoroughly. Alright, I just gotta get through the doors, see where things are. Why am I doing this? Does anyone know? That's why I'm doing it. Playing cards. Alright, these seem to persist. Oh, the lights go out. That's so freaky. There's the ball. What's this? The mansion contains no bathrooms. What? That's important. Oh, the guys are coming back after they commit the murders. What am I doing on items? Progress. 45 out of 52 cards. Getting there. Alright, I'm gonna restart the day. I'm really intrigued to figure out stuff, so I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna rewind to the day, start of the day. I'm gonna go through the mansion and I'm gonna get lore on different areas by using the new ability I got from Thanos. And there might be some new like things I can do, depending. Before I do anything, I do want to go check on that. Not this room. I do want to go check on that tree one more time. Alright, well, that's that. But I don't want to do that yet. I want to wait until I've gone back and seen a few more things. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go through because I feel like this might grant me an ability or something. Oh my god, what has he done to you? No. Er, uh, this. Is this? Well, well. This is utterly tiresome. I mean, well done and so forth. You found my secret, etc., etc. I know it must look cruel, chaining what appears to be a madman up in a dungeon, using these mirrors to show him the guests being murdered over and over again, tormenting him until the tears of sorrow and rage fill the tank that is his prison. It's all very necessary, you see. Yes, I can see how you look at me, but... Boone, take this! Get out of here! No, I rather think not. Yes, that's better. I control every part of this world. This creature, however, is what you might consider the battery. He is my power source. Two of you were the only aspects outside my grasp. But now I think it's time to end this. Not with a bang or a fanfare, but with a simple snap of my... What? Duh! How dare... Go... Run, Boone! This is very much not over. Wonder what this does. Wake up, Boone. What you doing? That was bizarre. That was very bizarre. Alright, now that I've gotten everything from the basement, I think I'm going to use my ability. Here, we'll sync up to this clock. Alright, well, I have been playing this for 3 hours and 40 minutes, and I feel like I need to take a break just to rest my voice, get some food in me. I may come back to this later this evening, but if I don't, I'm supposed to say the thing that Markiplier says, which is, thanks so everybody so much for watching. Woo, I'm Markiplier. I'm not Mark. If you're out there watching, thanks for coming to hang out. If you are seeing this as a VOD on YouTube, you know, thanks for coming and giving the channel a watch. I'm real glad you guys could take some time out of your day to come and sit by the fire with me and enjoy the tavern a little bit. What else? What else? You know, it's really important that you guys get your rest experience, and make sure that you take care of yourselves and take care of the people around you, because we're all we got, and I'd much rather be with a lot of people who are willing to take care of each other. Bunch of assholes. So, thank you guys for coming to hang out. Have a really good evening, and I'll see you at the next stream. Bye. Bye-bye.